We got Shay Donald with our second attempts. Apologize for a little of technical issues we had here, but we started a few minutes ago and we're already on our second attempt on platform 1. Shay Donald with 112.5 on platform 1. Nicholas Bradford, platform 2. We're on our second attempt on platform 2. We had a pretty smooth first attempts for everybody here on platform 1 and 2. And if you're tuning in, check in our chat. Tell me where you're calling from. Where are you tuning in from? And if you have any lifters that you're supporting here today, give them a shout out. Hopefully they'll see this. Nicholas Bradford, second attempt, 214. And on platform 1, Erica Jane Muscat, 253 pounds. Marco, if you're out there, yes, we have started the live stream. Erica making this look smooth. 2 to 1. So if you notice on our light system that we have here, there is going to be a little color underneath the light. So if they have a red, you'll see there's going to be 3 different colors in there. The colors will tell the lifter, more than likely, if you were called for something, a red. So for today in squats, when we look at the squats, the red indicates probably depth. The other thing it can indicate if their foot moved. When we see the different colors, we'll kind of go over what those colors mean for the lifter. So it gives you a little insight too, like, oh, this is what that side judge saw, or any of the judges. Shanty, 275. Nick Anderson, 167.5. Come on, Nick. Nice looking second attempt for both of them. 3 white lights. And a little bit of our setup that we have going on here today. You'll notice both of our lifters are kind of popping in from behind. The way we have it set up is there's a little holding area right behind the lifters. And then there is going to be a hallway, and then the weight room is going to be right behind the hallway. The weight room, nice, big, great looking weight room. Bar is loaded for Jennifer Cronley, 135 kilos, 297 pounds. And it might be a little bit of mix-up here. Sometimes the order changes if you guys aren't unfamiliar. The order of the lineup changes depending on the attempt you put in. So you might be initially behind one person, but depending on the attempt you put in there, it will change the lineup. 3 white lights for Jennifer. Liking that singlet. Bar is loaded for Amanda Osprey. And we want to thank all of our sponsors here. And if you have some time today and you want to support powerlifting, support our sponsors who have taken the time to sponsor our meets and really be there for our lifters. Nice looking squat from Amanda Cosgriff. Simran Multani with 142.5, 314 pounds. I want to talk a little bit about our sponsor, the Bar, out of Bar Fitness, Strength and Fitness out of, I think, Milton, Florida. Haley and Brian May. They have some great looking apparel. If you are tuning in or you're going to be coming in at any time, if you're online, go visit the Bar Fitness. I love their designs. Simran, 314, so smooth. Yeah, Ryan Hardy with 182.5, 402 pounds for his second attempt. So if you notice on that red dot, there's a little red card right underneath. That little red card indicates that they probably did not hit depth on that right side. More than likely, I don't often, as a judge, and I've been judging for almost 10 years now, I don't often see a foot movement. Um, it happens, but you know, as we all know, we're all lovers of powerlifting. Usually, if it's a red on the side, you're not hitting depth. But it does give clarification to the lifters, to the coaches, and for you tuning in who want to see a little bit more about what's going on and you want a little bit more insight. Nicole Aitken with 145, 319 pounds on platform 1. And Dan Breton, my apologies, 210, 462. Marco said he's here for Christina because she's strong. Let's go. Nice lift from both of these 3 white lights. Wanda, let's go, Shay. Well, thank you, Marco. He said, glad you're commentating. I miss you too. You should be here. I don't know why you're not here. Just watching. Let's go, Dan. Wanda's here for Dan too. Bars loaded for Christina. 341, 155 kilos. And Tucker, 210 kilos, 462 pounds. I wish we could pan out so you guys can see this setup here today. Setup is sick. Tucker. A bit of a wider squat. Nice. 3 white lights for him. Very nice squat from Christina. We're not seeing a ton of red lights here, which I'm down for, not going to lie. When people start getting a lot of red lights, it makes me nervous as a judge. I always want lifters to win. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to do well. So it always gives me a little bit of a scare when I start seeing more of that. Bar is loaded for Christina. 352 pounds for her, 160 kilos. Brian, 479. Looking a little sticky there, but nice grind through it. 2-1 for Christina. That's a good lift. For those of you watching, you need at least 2 white lights for it to be a good lift. And again, we're using our color system, our card system here today. So you're going to see different colors on there. Predominantly, I'm just going to throw this out there, we're going to see a lot of little red cards underneath a red light. You can see a yellow and you can see a blue. Bar is loaded for Emily Cooker with 369 pounds, 167.5 kilos. Glenn in 222.5. And Emily. The energy here today is pretty freaking awesome. We have a huge ballroom at the Glen Point Marriott in Teaneck, New Jersey, if you're tuning in. Let's go, Glenn. We got Mark Joyce saying Bon VC Strength. That's right. That's the team, right? Let's go, Dan the Man. Buried it. Somebody out. Mankern, you're out here for Shanti. I like it. Bar is loaded for Benjamin Green. 225 kilos. And we got Michaela. 370 pounds. 374 pounds. 170 kilos. We got the man on platform 1. We got Benjamin on platform 2. Looks like Michaela's taking about 10 kilo jumps here. Nice, Benjamin. Ben. Both white lights. Let's go. 2-1, no lift. So that's more than likely going to be a depth issue. So with his squat, sometimes it's hard to, as a lifter, and I will say this because I have a similar squat, It feels like it's deep, but it's not. And I'm sure all of you have felt the same way. I feel like my stomach is touching my thighs, but that does not mean that you're hitting the depth that we need. Remember, we need to break parallel. You don't have to bury it, and your butt don't have to touch the ground, but it needs to break parallel. Tracy Mills here on left, platform 1 to 175 kilos, getting up to that 400-pound mark. Looking like she's taking about 7.5 to 10-pound kilo jumps, which is what I'd recommend probably at this rate. Very nice. So I'm going to guess she's going to take a 10-kilo jump at 185, so we'll see. Nakia Wilson. We are finishing up our second attempt here on platform. Nakia with 225. Very nice. Took a 15-kilo jump from his last. 3 white lights for Nakia. I'm going to put it out there. I think he's going to take another 15. On our third attempt on platform 1, Lisa Lowe, 90 kilos. Let's go, Lisa. Let's go. Come on. Let's see. 2 to 1. Good lift for... I think I said Lisa. I meant Leslie. Sorry about that, Leslie. You know what it is? Lisa Loeb. My goodness, I can't believe I did that. Some of you might be too young for that reference. Bar is loaded. Wesley, 230 kilos, 507 pounds. We've got Shay Donald taking a 5-kilo jump here on platform 1. Wesley, very nice, 2 to 1. Probably a little bit for depth there. He took a 10-kilo jump. Nakia just shy of a 15-kilo. He took a 12.5-kilo jump for his next. Probably a better decision. Let's go, Shay. $117. 3 white lights for Shay. It always makes me laugh when I see people close their eyes to finish a lift. I think I would fall over. I have a lifter in our state who closed her eyes almost through every lift. I don't know how she does it. I always make fun of her. If you're listening out there, you know who you are. But she's like, I don't know. My eyes just close. Bar is loaded on our first platform. And Nicholas taking his third. Let's go, Nicholas. 214. Looking like he got that one. 3 white lights. 3 for 3 today for Nicholas. If you're in the commentary, tell me, are you 9 white lights or whatever yellow? I always like to hear what people's thoughts are on that. Do you want to hit all 9 white lights, or are you kind of taking the approach a little differently? Erica, very nice. 286 for Erica. Might be a little short of depth there on the side. That's a no lift for her. Nick Anderson. Nick, that's the way you do a third. Shanti with 286. Let's go. Nice way to grind through that. 2 to 1. That's a good lift for her. Ryan Hardy. Chipping the record here today. If you see, he's doing 191, not 190. Oh. Let's see if he hit the depth. He had some red calls, I think. Oh, good job. 2 to 1 there. So if you are chipping a record, what we call chipping, so it can be in any 0.5 kilo increment, you can chip only national records at national. That is kind of the same for a lot of different federations. Amanda with 3 white lights on platform 1. We got Dan on platform 2. And in our comments here, if you're in our chat section, tune in. Let me know who you're cheering on. We have Bettina said, vamos, Michaela Roger says, thank you for putting on live stream today. Also, special thank you to Anna for the interview she did with me for Barbend. Well, Roger, thank you. Good luck to all the athletes. Thank you, Roger. Roger is part of Barbend. Interviewed our president, Anna Perez. If you want to check that out, go check out barbend.com for the interview. It was really awesome. Amanda, 3 white lights. Dan, it looks like, I actually didn't look, but that should be for a call. We have MG. Let's go, Nick. The attempts are blank in the top right. Is that a question? Oh, you mean the little white spots at the top right? I think that's what you're speaking about. Doctor making it happen. Nicole Aiken on platform 1, 150 kilos, 330 pounds. Nikki. Bar is loaded for Benjamin Green on platform 2, 225 pounds. We're on our 3rd attempt, everybody. This is the way I like to see it done. Usually it's about 45, anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes for a full cycle, 16 lifters. And we're moving and grooving here. We'll probably finish here in about 10 minutes. What's the password? Nicole just missing that. 3 white lights for Ben Green. Loading up the bar for Christina with 162.5, 358 pounds for her. 225 kilos for platform 2. Let's go, Chris. Christina, come on, come on, come on, let's go. Ah, take that. Nice try, Chris. Brian, pushing through that. Hell yeah, Brian. Let's go. 2-1, good lift. We do have, I think it was, Owen, you were talking about the attempts in the top corner. Yeah, we're getting that a little bit fixed here. But if you'd like to know what attempt they are on, you'll see on the bottom it says squat 3. We are on our 3rd attempts right there. If you want to refer back, and I'll tap that in too and let you guys know. Christina on platform 1 at 162.5, 358 pounds. And then Glenn going for that 500 here today. Glenn took a 5-kilo jump, taking a more moderate approach, what I think is good. Christina with a 7.5-kilo jump. Yes. In tandem. Ah, just missed that probably for Deb. That was a good lift for Christina. You'll see today one of our sponsors, Dynabody. We're using our amazing Dynabody combo rack here today. It is such a flex. let me tell you, this thing is massive. Welded all together throughout the body. And you'll see it's black on black. I love a black on black. Emily Cooker with 172.5, 380 pounds. Wesley Seifkin, 132.5, 512. Wesley is going to be taking a national record attempt here. Wesley is one of our junior lifters. He can't be any more than 17. He's between the age of 16 and 17, guys. Let's go. Nice. Oh, just missed that lift. It looks like he might have hit a positional. There might be a positional problem with that one. So it didn't hit depth and maybe a little bit of a downward movement with the bar. Don't worry about the visuals here, guys. We're going to get that cleaned up for you.
Bar is loaded. On platform 2.
Michaela Petrigliano. Sorry, Michaela. I butchered that a little bit, but that's a beautiful name. 396 pounds. Yes, let's go, Michaela. Nice. Nice try. Nikhil Wilson, 237.5 kilos. Nice, steady walkout. Looks like he's wearing very, very flat shoes today. I see that, and I know you got good mobility, Nikhil. Yes. And a smile. Loving it. Thanks, Owen. Yeah, we're getting that a little bit squared away right now. We're just having a little technical issue with that portion. Tracy Mills, 402. Now we are moving on to Flight B on platform 1 and 2. Flight B for everybody. Ryan Johnson with 212.5, 468 pounds. Two to one, that is a good lift for him. Looks like he got a card for depth. Nick Lutati, 205 kilos, 451 pounds for Nick. Nice looking opener. I think, I don't know if y'all can tell, but Nick's got some bedazzled hair today. I used to have that little kit and you can clip it into your hair. On platform 2, Aaron, 215 kilos, 473.99 pounds, but let's just call it 474. Gilbert says JCP and L Storm Crew cheering for Amanda. And Justin Glasser said, hi, Melly. I don't know if you're talking about Mel, who was on the live stream yesterday. Nice opener. Michael Marinello with 227.5 kilos, opening up at 501. Now you notice we can bring the arms in here on our platform too. Part of the reason you'd want to bring these arms in is, hey, I'm getting old and I got not the best mobility here. He's actually got his arms in, but he's not using the arms in. That's interesting. So maybe he did not mean to do the arms in. Sometimes we just say that and we didn't understand maybe what that meant in the moment. Rodrigo Flores, 225 kilos, 3 white lights for him. So now we just a little click of the button, boom. This Dynabody setup is really nice. With other setups, we have a little metal piece that actually goes inside. You pull it out, and then you move the arms in and out. But with this setup, it's a little lever. You pull the lever out. It makes it very easy. Got the bar loaded for platform 1 for Grant, 227.5 kilos, opening at 501, as well as Charles Cook, 501 on platform 2. Again, if you're tuning in, let me know where you're calling from and who you are supporting, because at some point they're going to see this chat. They're going to love to see that you were on there. Nicholas, 237.5 kilos, 523 pounds. Charles, smoking 3 white lights. Charles had somebody in the crowd saying, easy opener, easy. It's always great to have support system. Nicholas with 137.5. Loading up the bar for Tony here. Last name Benvicchio. I really like that. Nicholas, 523. Tony with 230. Nicholas with 3 white lights. Great looking squat for that opener. We got Tony with a little bit of our Talon grip. That's how I like to squat. 3 white lights for him. For those of you who do Talon grip, show me some Talons in the chat. I have, it's funny because I'm not a very big lifter at all, but my joints don't move the same way. Talon grip can ease the joints in the wrists and elbows and shoulder by not having to adhere with just the thumb wrapping around, which is kind of interesting. The way our anatomy is set up. Platform 1, Lucas Riggers. 523 pounds for Lucas. And bar is loaded for Richard Van Trump. Opening at 542. Nice opener for our junior lifter, Lucas. 1 red light, 2-to-1 good lift. And remember, when we see that red card, it's normally for depth if we're talking about squats. But if we see a blue card, might mean downward movement of the bar or a soft start or end position. So they didn't lock it all the way up. I would say that's something that we often see. I don't think I see it as much in squat. I think we all know, like, when you finish that squat, sometimes, unless, you know, your knees are not the best and you can't lock under that load, for the most part, we see any kind of soft knee in deadlift. James with 240. James wrap, nice. Looks like his wrist wrap is kind of coming off there. He still made it happen. 3 white lights for him. Tyler Smith, 562. Beat that rack command, Tyler. They're probably going to give him a no lift for that one. Yeah. So when we see the yellow card, it's a missed referee command or a general failed lift. So if, you know, they just missed it, they didn't get the lift, we'll throw a red and a yellow on there. The card system is pretty simple. There are other card systems out there that are a little bit more complicated, but PLUs, this is our first introduction to the card system, and it's been really well. I think we'll always have people that are going to still ask, you know, to be very clear. And remember, as a lifter, it is your prerogative to ask what the infraction was for. So you can go up to that lifter and ask them. Blake Gardner, 562 pounds with a very tight wrap. This is the kind of wrap I like to see. I mean, you're just talking about a few inches above the knee and a few inches below. That means most of that fabric is right over the knees. Sam Anderson, 562. Whoop, whoop. Oh, so that's a very good step back where we see a step back, and that will be a no lift because he stepped back on the command. Yeah. So they might have seen a few things, but that would be a red card on the command. Blake. Nice. Looked like he might have missed the depth there on the sides. Um, we don't have a ton of wrap lifters here today. And if you're unsure what wrap lifting is, you have mostly what we see here is raw. The sleeve that you put on, it can be up to a certain length or to a certain tension. But with our wraps, which was, I would say, probably more popular when I started coming up in powerlifting, I started my powerlifting journey in 2011. There was a ton of wrap lifters. Actually, it was a very little raw lifters back then. Dennis Buckley, 275, opening up at 606. I love hearing that. Nick Lutati getting ready over there. I think Nick has kind of like a superhero singlet going on. I dig that. 473 pounds. Dennis. He said, yeah, that ain't 606. 3 white lights for him. With that squat, I think he's going to take, let's guess here, I think he's going to take a 20-kilo jump. Platform 2, we got Matthew Masconi, 275 kilos. And Nick is on his second attempt. So if you're looking at our timer here, we're giving this flight has more than likely, I think we saw, let's see, I'm not sure what was on the timer. If it was 2 minutes on the timer, that means we have 8 lifters in that flight. So if it's any, for every 1 lifter that's not in that flight, it's a minute. So for example, under 10. So at 10 lifters, we don't add a timer after. If it's 9 lifters, we add 1 minute time after the first, second, and third attempts. If there are 8 lifters, we add 2 minutes and so on and so on. So right now, Nick is just waiting for his time. I can dig it. He's like getting in the zone right there. It'd be me. Ryan on platform 2. 227.5. He's got 30 seconds left. We're going to move over to Ryan Johnson, 227.5 kilos, 501 pounds. On his second attempt here, coming out of Palmetto. Palmetto Pump House, one of our sponsors. Two to 1, it looks like, for depth and possibly downward movement of the bar, or maybe he didn't lock it out that much. Nick Lutati, 215, 473.99. We do still have to say bar is loaded. And really, the bar is loaded indication is for all of us. So once that head judge says a bar is loaded, not only is it for the lifter, but it's for all of our spotters and loaders, everybody to be ready to go. Nick with 474. Let's go. That is a good lift for him. Aaron Boscholt, 232.5 kilos, 512 pounds. Bar is loaded for Grant, 518 pounds on platform 1. Aaron, nice and steady. Beautiful squat. I can always appreciate pretty standard stance. Very good looking squat. Grant, 518 pounds on our platform 1. Rodrigo Flores Jr., 237.5 kilos, 523 pounds. Hell yeah, Grant. Let's go. That's how second attempt look. Now you're going to see we have a mix of different lifting equipment, and as I'll call it. Grant had some heeled lifters. Looks like he had Romalios, and then it looks like we have some vans here for Rodrigo, and it's really just a preference on what you like to squat in. Yes, smooth. We have Wanda say, let's go, Coach Tony. He's the owner of Bomb V Strength, always leading from the front. Wow, he's just over a year post-hip replacement and competed at Nationals last year. Wow. All right, Tony. Bar is loaded for Charles Cook and Michael Marinello, 523 pounds. I love it. We got Rachy Ratch. Let's go, Tracy. 3 white lights for Michael. Charles Cook, 240 kilos. Pack in that neck. Yes. I can appreciate a good pack neck. 3 white lights for him. My neck don't pack that much anymore. It's already there, so I guess I do. We got Lucas, blacked out, black head to toe. I love it. Lucas Riggers, 545 pounds for his second attempt. And this must be Tony, Coach Tony, Bonvecchio, 242.5. For Tony, let's go, Tony. Hip replacement. You know, man, you can feel like golden after a hip replacement. There we go, Tony. Bar is loaded for Nicholas on our platform 1. He ain't struggling with depth now. Got a bionic hip. Yes. Nicholas on platform 1 with our 556. I am loving the speed of this. Very nice, Nicholas. 3 white lights for him. And remember, we have... Actually, I need to check how many sessions we have. We have 2 sessions today, 2 flights on both platforms. Bar is loaded, and Blake taking his second attempt. I think Blake might be a coach. I feel like I saw him handling some people yesterday. 255 pounds for Blake. Let's hit that depth. He got called on depth on his last call. Sometimes those wraps, you sit into it and you just got to give it a little bit more. Let's see what they say on that one. James, 257. Still not hitting that depth there. Sam Anderson, platform 1. I think Blake is making the right decision by not going up on his second attempt. I think some people, especially if you've been competing a while, or especially at nationals, you'll take a lot more risks. And I think it needs to be, of course, calculated. But 255, he stuck with it, and it looks like he might not take his third. We're going to see here. Bars loaded for Sam Anderson at 265, 584 pounds. And Richard, 573. Yes, Richard. No question there. 3 white lights. Liking how these second attempts are going for everybody. And in our national events, we've incorporated a few different things that we can talk about here today. One is our card system that you guys are being familiar with here, and you'll see the card system again. It's our red, yellow, and blue card system that'll be underneath each red attempt. So under the reds, you're going to see several different colors. When we see that, I'll kind of chime in and let you know what it might be for. But if you want to go to powerliftingunited.com, check out our rule book. In the rule book on page 21, it'll talk about what that is for you to know yourself too. Tyler Smith, 580. Hell yeah, Tyler, 3 white lights.
Your chance for state record holder. Two. Yeah, I moved the plank around a little bit.
We're going to take a 2-minute break, with 3-minute break on platform 1. Two to one, good lift for Matthew at 290. We're taking a 2-minute break. We have about a minute left here on platform 1, and we'll tune back in onto platform 1. Dennis Buckley with 300 kilos, 661 pounds for Dennis. Remember, we take a little bit of a break between each attempt if we have less than 10 lifters in that flight. So I believe we have 7 lifters in that flight. That's why we are taking 3 minutes. It's 1 minute for every lifter that's under 10. Dennis Buckley, 300 kilos, 661. Huge second attempt here for Dennis. This is a state record attempt for him. Big squat here. Our TSS crew keeping everybody safe. Deep. Let's go. I saw a little smirk. 2 to 1, good lift. And it's interesting, you know, this is why we have side judges. Perfect example. We saw a red light on the left side, which is possibly for depth. And if you actually watch him squat, you can see that that right side bar dips down a little bit more. So he actually is probably hitting deeper on one side over the other. And that could be for anything. It could be for his hips, ankles, you name it. I've seen where you set up on the bar a little off, right? So you're actually grabbing the bar a little bit wider on one side, which would cause you possibly to dip down a little bit more on that side. Just something to keep in mind, and, you know, that's why we have 3 judges. Nick Lutati, third attempts, 227.5. Let's go, Nick. Let's hit this 501. Oh, hell yeah. Should have went up more. Nice. 3 white lights for Nick. Ryan, 232.5. Let's go. 3 white lights, and we're finishing up these squats here for everybody. I am loving this. It's probably going to finish in about the way we're moving. I'm going to say we're going to finish at 10:14 our time, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to take a 10-minute break in between bench and, or in between squat and bench. So after we finish our flights, you guys can, you know, get some food, go use the bathroom, come back and check us out after we're done with that. We have Grant, 534. Aaron with 523. Grant's got his family here today. Yes, come on, Grant. Hell yeah. That is the way you grind it. 2 to 1, good lift. Aaron, 2 to 1, good lift for Aaron. The other addition that we have for nationals is our jury system. So we have a jury set up for any nationals, regionals, and nationals and any pro events. And a jury is just a second team that will decide if a lifter challenges a lift. The jury is going to help decide if that lift should have been overturned or not. You'll look in our rule book and we'll have a little bit more discussion about the challenge as well as the jury. We have Lucas on our left, Charles on our right. Both squatting 545. Luke. Let's go. He's hitting this. Yes, he is. Hell yeah, Luke. Charles packing that neck. Let's go, Charles. Ooh. Man, that looked like a first attempt. 3 white lights. See, I'm team slow descent. Charles is not. Some people can take that squat and speed it up down, and if you can, I think it's probably a better way to squat. The faster you can move that barbell with control, the more weight you're going to end up lifting. But I've always struggled to keep and maintain any kind of good positioning if I go fast. It is what it is. Michael Marinello with 250 kilos, third attempt at 551. And Rodrigo, 545. I see in our chat section we have a lot of people cheering on Charlie and Tracy. Michael. Smooth. 3 white lights. Getting it loaded up, we have 262.5 for James. That's 578 pounds. And Coach Tony, 562, the bionic man here. I give him huge kudos. Just had a hip replacement last year, competed at Nationals last year, had a hip replacement, and is here competing. And it sounds like his team is in watching, chatting it up. And if you'll notice, Tony is wearing elbow sleeves, wrist wraps, and knee sleeves. In squat, you can wear elbow sleeves as support. It's not going to aid your lift. James, let's go, James. Just missed it. Got it out of that hole, but just missed that positioning a tiny bit. Tony. 3 white lights for Tony. Bar is loaded for Nicholas at 584. Remember, if you want to follow along with our lifters, you can go to liftingcast.com and search up Powerlifting United National Championships Day 2. You can toggle over to board and you can find your lifter, find their lineup, find how they're doing. You can even see how they're doing dot-wise. So if you have somebody that you think might win best lifter, you can. Nicholas, 584. Yes, he's getting this. Nice try, Nicholas. Richard. Wow. Let's see, man. Look like it was some up and down movement, I was going to say. Missed referee command as well, possibly, or just generally not there. But yeah, and you'll see sometimes in that struggle, you're pushing, but that bar might be going up and down. Great attempt for him. I feel pretty good if I hit that still, you know. Both of our lifters here on platform 1 and 2 taking a 600-pound lift. Tyler and Sam Anderson. Tyler making it happen. Wow. 2-1, good lift. Tyler has his team here today, just cheering him on. Let's go. Electric crowd. 3 white lights for Sam. Looks like he might have had a little bit left in the tank there. All right, platform 1, we are done with squats on platform 1. We're going to take a 10-minute break. Once everything is fixed and loaded, we take a 10-minute break. So you see our changing the bar out. For squats, we're using a squat bar, which is a 25-kilo bar, which is 55 pounds. And then callers always add 5 pounds, so it ends up being automatically 60 pounds. There we have, we're going to start up on our bench with Erica, but we're going to take a 10-minute break. Matthew, just missing that slightly. Oy. Oh. Oh, man, that looked like something happened there. All right, loading that bar for Dennis Buckley, 310 kilos. Getting closer to that 700 mark, 683. And you can see we have, looking like he's taken 5 kilos. So this is a different attempt for everybody here. Big jump from 1 to 2, and then taking a 10-kilo jump from 2 to 3. I think I am team jump bigger on second attempt and attempt smaller on third attempt. And what are you guys, if you have any sort of system to it at all? $310. Dennis Buckley, 683. Nice try, Dennis. And that's going to be it for our platform 2. We're going to break everything down here on platform 2, and then we're going to get into bench. And remember, we're having a 10-minute break. 10-minute break for both of our platforms. We're going to start this 10-minute break here on the left-hand side here pretty soon. And tune back with us in 10 minutes, everybody.
This is for the ones who live under the weight and rise above it. For the lifters, the grinders, the ones who don't count reps. They count battles won. At the bar, we don't chase aesthetics. We chase power, grit, respect. Whatever your war looks like, our gear's built to survive it. No gimmicks, no fluff, just apparel forged in the same fire that fuels your discipline. When you're pushing limits, breaking PRs and leaving weakness behind, the bar doesn't break, and neither should you.
What's up, MTV Cribs? Welcome to Hot Metal Pump House. Let me show you around. Here's our cable equipment and our selectorized section. Here's our dumbbell area. We have dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds all the way to 200. Do you like the bench, squat, and deadlift? We have 2 monolifts, 6 combo racks, and 4 deadlift platforms. This is where the magic happens. Here's our locker section, and we have a unisex bathroom with a shower, as well as a women's only bathroom with a shower. Here's our plate loaded section. Let's go check out our opposing room and cardio section. We have 3 infrared saunas and a cold plunge in here. Time to get toasty. Do you like lifting things above your head and dropping them? Here's our Olympic weightlifting section. Thanks for visiting. Next time you swing by, make sure to get your pump on.
Through our struggles, there are opportunities. Opportunities that can change us and change the world. Born out of risk, strife, persistence, and triumph, our achievements define us as humans. From the bottom, we can rise. Risen, we can dominate. We are strong. We are pioneer.
All about a quality product that lasts a really long time that you never have to worry about.
Big Mom in the house!
This is for the ones who live under the weight and rise above it. For the lifters, the grinders, the ones who don't count reps. They count battles won. At the bar, we don't chase aesthetics. We chase power, grit, respect. Whatever your war looks like, our gear's built to survive it. No gimmicks, no fluff, just apparel forged in the same fire that fuels your discipline. When you're pushing limits, breaking PRs and leaving weakness behind, the bar doesn't break, and neither should you.
What's up, MTV Cribs? Welcome to Palmetto Pump House. Let me show you around. Here's our cable equipment and our selectorized section. Here's our dumbbell area. We have dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds all the way to 200. Do you like the bench, squat, and deadlift? We have 2 monolifts, 6 combo racks, and 4 deadlift platforms.
Erica taking her first attempt, 3 white lights. And on platform 1, we have Nicholas. And if you're tuning in, we've moved on to our bench attempts. Starting off with our first flight A bench attempts. And we see Nicholas, kind of a cool little setup we have there. Remember, we like to switch from our squat bar to a power bar. So it's going to look a little different. Nicholas with 3 white lights. One of the things I forgot to point out about our squats earlier, we're using the Cerberus bar. Man, I love that bar. You guys have not seen Cerberus's bar. There's knurling throughout the whole thing. And not only does it look phenomenal, Leslie. Easy 121 for Leslie. 3 white lights for her. Not only does it look amazing, so when you see it, man, it is crispy. It also, it has knurling throughout, and you don't always get that with squat bars. We've been moving pretty quick, if you notice, so we've taken an hour for our squats, which is pretty amazing. And an hour, I'm going to say we're going to take probably a little bit more for bench. And then we'll probably take less than an hour for deadlift. I try to predict all the time. Ryan Hardy, platform 2, 225 pounds. And then we have Shanti with 121. Three white lights. I haven't had to explain anything. Making my job pretty stinking easy. Bar is loaded for Nick Anderson, one of Nick is a powerlifting coach. Nick competed at our regionals in Alabama at Orange Beach. Simran Multani, and if you notice, some of our lifters are chalked up. If you notice, Simran's backside, her back and her rear is chalked up, and that's just to help a little bit with sliding on the bench. And sorry about that little coach looked like he was blocking that a little bit. However, the padding, Nick, 3 white lights, the padding on our Dynabody, if you haven't seen the video that showcases how the Dynabody works, how this one in particular is going to be working, you'll be able to see it on our Instagram page for Powerlifting United. But I'll tell you right now, you're not moving on this pad. This pad is sticky in a very positive way. There's no sliding involved. It's amazing. I actually don't like to chalk my butt, and I advise my lifters not to chalk their butt if they don't need to, because it does make it easier to see when your butt comes off the bench. Now I'm looking at a white coming off of a black versus a black coming off of black, and yeah, you know, I am a judge, kind of giving you maybe more of a coach's perspective versus the judge's perspective. 3 white lights for them. But if I am not certain if the butt comes up on a bench, I'm going to give it to the lifter. And I'm erring on the side of the lifter, and that's the way it should be. I think on our platform 1, you're going to see now, as we move on to the bench press, utilizing the cards for the bench press. You saw that our lifter on the left had a red card or a little red dot underneath the red. And that means more than likely her butt came off of the bench or the bar fails to touch their torso. The other reason it can be is the bar contacts the lifter's belt. And if you want to find more information about the cards and what they mean, you'll see it at powerliftingunited.com. You can download our rule book, and on page 21, it goes over all the card system. Benjamin Green, 264. Easy. Nicole, 154 for Nicole. 3 white lights. So it looks like our head judge might have given a yellow for a missed referee command. So usually it's the rack command, right? Or the press. Some people can jump the press. Christina with 165. Nice. A little bit of bouncing there on her chest. I think it was a good press command. Remember, the bar needs to be motionless on the chest. So a lot of times when the bar comes down, there's like a little bump. It looks like it's there, but it's such a subtle little bump on the chest that normally the judge will not give a press command until it stops moving. On platform 2, we have Glenn Lenahan with 120 kilos, 264 pounds. And you can see both of our lifters utilizing the combo in order to get in there and get wedged a little bit better. And, you know, it's interesting because everybody chooses a different foot setup. Glenn, very straightforward. And then Christina, much wider. But you can see each of them. Let's go, Christina. Yes. Each of them tightening up that torso, really trying to lock everything in before the lift. Bar is loaded for our first lifter, Amanda Boswell. 170 kilos. Then we have Nikia Wilson with 275. If you look at our screen, you can tell that we have our first attempt here. Amanda Cosgrove, 77.5 kilos. And the boxes are going to tell you what their attempts were. So as we move on into the meet, you'll be able to see all of that happening. 3 white lights for Amanda. And you're going to see, hopefully, we see a ton of white lights. We did have one DQ, one person bombed out, and at national events and higher, you're not allowed to be a guest lifter. So that's kind of it for you if you bomb out at nationals. Nakia cutting it close here. Wow. Very interesting bench there for Nakia. He, in my opinion, is a little bit, I would say what I would call more of a power width. He's not too wide. It looks like he's actually tucking in a lot more. And you can see as he benches down, you don't see the elbows out to the side as much. It's a big tuck. I think there's always a heated debate on whether you tuck too much, whether we, bring it out a little bit more. I think that's always good for conversation because technique can always evolve. Tracy Mills, 176 on platform 1, and Brian Lego, 281. Let's go, Tracy. 3 white lights. Brian getting that chest nice and high. Beautiful. I can appreciate a good 1, 2, 3. And remember, on our benching, there are 3 calls: start, press, and rack. It's probably the one that people flip up the most because it's 3 commands you have to listen to. Some federations only have 2, some have 1. I personally like all 3, even though as a lifter I don't. I think very nice, Emily Cooker. 209 opening, big opener for Emily. 3 white lights for her. I think it's important for us to everybody be ready. Lifter is ready when we see it start. And Tucker Worcester, 336 pounds for Tucker. I feel like his handler has all kind of goodies going on there. It's like a bag of tricks. I don't know. Maybe that's towel. Maybe it's a balloon setup. But his coach has been handling people since yesterday. Yes, Tucker. Easy. 2 to 1. Good lift. And for our bench press, a red card can either mean his butt came up, bar fails to touch the torso, or the bar comes in contact with the belt. And more than likely his butt came up. Michaela with 220. Big opener for Michaela. Now you can always use, you can get multiple colors. So for example, his butt could have came up and then he also had downward movement. So you would see a red and a blue card at the same time.
We're doing our 1-minute runoff on platform 2. There's only 9 lifters in the plate. It does not stand we do a 1-minute per lifter.
And if you're in our chat and you're watching here today, you want to give a shout out to your lifter. Plug it in there. The lifters will be able to see it later on. If you have any questions about what's going on here, go ahead and ask me. I'll do my best to answer it for you here today. Erica Jane Muscat. Erica Jane with 52.5 on our second attempt at 1:15. And we're taking a minute break on platform 2. When we have less than 10 lifters, we take a minute break for each lifter that it minuses. We had a lifter bomb out, so now we have 9 lifters in that flight. Easy look, Erica. 3 white lights for them. So since we only have 9 lifters now, we have to take a minute break between each attempt. Leslie with 60 kilos, 132. Sounds like we have the bar loaded on our platform 2 for Nicholas Barford with 159 pounds. Justin Glasser said, how much time do you predict in between bench and deadlift? So we'll have a 10-minute break, but bench usually takes a little bit longer. Now we're minusing 1 person from our right side. So from our platform 2, 3 white lights for Nicholas and Leslie. Let's see, Leslie, 3 white lights. So I'm assuming we're going to take an hour total for our benching, only because it takes normally 10 minutes longer for our. So I would say that we're going to start deadlifts roughly in an hour, and that deadlift should take less than an hour. I think the thing that slows us down normally in a normal meet is you have a lot more lifters, and the reason why we separate a lot of this Shanti platform 1. 60 kilos, 132 for Shanti. Yes, technician. The reason why it slows down, in my opinion, there's a number of things. People deadlift a lot more, right? So that can slow it down. But also, people are tired. Our spotter loaders are tired. They've spotted and loaded for, normally, we have 4 flights, right? So by the time you get there, it is exhausting. And you're just a little slower. You're not caffeinated enough. Ryan Hardy, super fast on a second attempt at 237. So usually it just slows down in general. So you have a combination of the amount of weights it is, and the team is just tired, so it's taking a little bit longer. But the way we move it, and when we have 2 sessions like this, you allow the team, the staff, everybody gets a little bit more rest, and that way things move along really smoothly. So you'll find that session 1s and 2s will have anywhere from 2 to 3 flights in there, and it doesn't have to be. It can be 4 full flights, and they're a little rough, I will say. Nicole on platform 1 with 159. Nice. And you'll notice Nicole, her technique, 3 white lights for her. Her technique, she brings down her butt after she's unracked it. Nick with 237, still looking good. 3 white lights for him. So there's a lot of different techniques that you can do. I personally like this kind of setup because I do train alone a lot of times. Now I don't, I would say for the last year. But you know, I've been training since 2012, and at least for powerlifting. And a lot of times you're by yourself. And when you self-unrack, it's easier to kind of do that with your hips up in the air because it just allows your torso to rise a little bit more and your arms are a little longer so you can unrack it better. Simran Multani with 159 on her second attempt. Simran taking a 5-kilo jump. And Wesley with a 5-kilo jump as well. Justin, that was a good question. We have M said, come on, Nick. We have Shay and Dan. Go Christina from Eliza. Justin said, perfect, because I'll be heading there for deadlifts. So you better hurry up, man. Shay Donald with 165 on her second attempt, taking a 5-kilo jump. So you're going to see a lot more in this flight, a 5 or even a 2.5 to 7.5 kilo jump. And here's why. You shouldn't be, for most people, taking a, at this range where we're at, right, we're a sub 300. When you start taking 10 and above kilo jumps, it's a little bit more risky, especially as we move into our third attempt. So a lot of, so Shay just missed that. And it looks, you know, generally she just missed it. So you'll see the yellow for a bench press, and that is either a downward movement or, I'm sorry, a missed command, or she just generally did not get it. Ben with 3 white lights. Christina. We have Dan Brenton with 275. I'm sorry, I was bird walked a little bit there, but when we talk about jumps, Christina, very wide grip. Yes, let's go, Christina. Yeah, she got it. Woohoo! Very nice. Christina looks like she has her ring fingers on the ring. Fairly wide grip. And then Dan with 3 white lights. Moving on to Glenn with 286. I personally, when I'm coaching my athletes, I take a more conservative. So some people go by feel. You know, I mean, I went by feel for many, many years. And I think there's something to be said about going intuitively by feel. I just don't trust everybody's feel, if that makes sense. When you're competing, sometimes, all the brain cells leave your body, and you don't make the right decision based in that moment. And you don't know from the outside how you look, how that bar looked. Maybe it looked a lot slower and you thought it was amazing, which is usually the case. Glenn, platform 2. Glenn. 2-1, good lift for Glenn. It looked like there was a little downward movement on that, but not too sure. Christina with 3 white lights. And so for me, when I'm doing any kind of attempt, I actually, do a calculation. So my lifters will take their 1 rep max 3 to 4 weeks out. We're going to base their attempts off of that. So it's a 90, 97. First attempt is going to be around 90-ish, 90% of their 1 rep max. Second attempt is a 97%. Third attempt is anywhere from 102 to 107. Normally, it's a 104 range for me. So squat and deadlift, if I take 104% times their 1 rep max, that'll give me a pretty good estimate if everything went on plan. Amanda. Yes, Amanda. Come on. Oh, stuck. Man. Nakia Wilson with 292, just shy of 300. I usually, if everything went as planned for people peaking, those numbers work out great. Now, occasionally I'll have 107, or even some I just YOLO. I don't put any math to it. I can just tell that it was flying, and normally that's the person's first meet, right? I have people who are very new, and really they didn't know what a real 1 rep felt like in training, and they did as close as they could, that they felt it in the meet. Jennifer Cronley, 181. Let's go, Jennifer. Oh, snap. She got it. Jennifer with a super wide grip, probably the most wide you can go. The legal limit is fingers on the ring. And you'll see that because you'll see a huge cock in on the wrist. So you'll see it just cock in really, 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 it's like a hard angle. It's hard on the wrist after a while. Bars loaded for Tracy Mills, 187, and Brian Lego, 297, just shy of 300. Yes. Good looking second attempt for him. Red light in the middle. Looked like might have been some downward movement or a soft lockout. Yeah, she looks like she's saying soft lockout. Tracy, that looked like it came down real fast. 2-1, good lift for Tracy. Maybe she had her butt come off that little red card that we have there. Tucker, 352. And Emily Cooker, 225. Keep cheering on your athletes here. Let them know you got all that love. They're going to check back on there. All of us, we're checking that live stream, see how we look. And then we're also checking that chat. So be sure to tune in and write your, oh, Tucker, let's go. Looked like there might have been some up and down. I couldn't really tell. Okay, yeah. So looks like his butt came off there. Now, the cool thing that we were talking about earlier, we have a few different editions of things, right? So one, we have our card system. That's going to be new for everybody. So as well as you guys, you can see what's happening, what might have the call have been for each of the lifters. Two, we have our jury system who is going to review any lifts that are going to be challenged here today. Then the cool thing about our challenges is, let's say I'm going to, speak because most of us are lifters. All of you guys watching are probably lifters. If you are, you think that call was wrong, that they, that you really did have that squat, like you did hit depth, and they called you for depth, you can challenge that lift. And what we do is we review the lift from our video here. We actually have 4 different cameras for the jury that are looking at several different angles. Nicholas. That was an interesting one. I'm not too sure. I feel like they're going to call something, but I know. Okay, 3 white lights. Michaela. And we're moving on to third attempts on flight A, platform 2. Michaela, 107.5. Come on. Ah, just missed it. So you as a lifter can challenge the lift. You can come up to our jury table and let them know that you'd like to challenge that lift. You have to do it within 2 minutes. You have to come to the table within 60 seconds, and then they have 2 minutes to review it. They're going to look over the cameras, and they're going to decide right then if it was a good lift or not. Platform 1, we have Erica with 126 pounds and Ryan with 248. Now, the cool thing is each lifter, and this is good for all of you to know, because this is where the gamemanship or the competitiveness comes in. You actually get 2 challenges, one for yourself and one for somebody else. Oh, let's go, Ryan. Now, the cool part about it is, let's say you're a really good friend and you want to challenge a lift for your friend. You can do that. You can give your challenge to them and you're going to challenge it. Essentially, you're going to challenge it for them. Or you challenge somebody else's lift because you felt like it should have been called a red. And that's where the gamemanship comes in. And I haven't seen anybody utilize that today. Maybe we will. But that is something you can always have in your pocket and kind of think about. I don't really go through that route.
Joey just used it for somebody else.
Oh, okay. I was just told somebody, one of our coaches here, Joey, just used it for somebody else. So it was used here today. So what he did was challenge a lift on another lifter because he felt like maybe there wasn't, it was a failed lift, not a good lift. And he was rejected. I just say that because I know Joey. Let's go, Leslie. Leslie, oh my gosh, she's gonna, so close. Leslie with her 3rd attempt. We are moving to 3rd attempts on flight A. We will be finishing this up here real soon. Nick Anderson, 248. Huge. My goodness. What a stretch. Nick, you are so bendy. I don't think I could get my legs up there and everything like that. It's pretty amazing. Nick. Yes, Nick. Let's go. Great 3rd attempt by Nick. Shanti. Beautiful. 3 white lights for Shanti. And you'll see Nick there. Looks like he might have missed a command. A yellow card is a missed command. Moving it up for Nicole and Dan. Nicole with 165 and Dan with 281. And it looks like we have some fans of Nick. MG. And we got Dan here wrapping it up. Part of the rules are you can wrap everything off the platform. The only thing you can adjust on the platform is your belt. So you'll see normally they like to lock it up right before. And it's a choice. As a raw lifter, you can wear a belt when you bench. I've done that for a while and then I kind of went away from it. I felt like it impeded my ability to actually flex a little bit more. Let's go. Nice job by both lifters. 2-1. Good lift. Looks like we might have had a little bit of a buttocks come off the platform. Bar is loaded already for Simran, 165. And Ben with 292. Ben making a good jump there, 7.5 kilo jump. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, so Simran's perfect example. I was talking about we take a 5 kilo jump versus a smaller one for your 2nd and 3rd. I like to do it that way. So my 1st to 2nd is going to be a little bit bigger than my 2nd and 3rd. Some people love it the other way around. It's I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the 3rd's going to be where I'm a little worried. Simran. Simran Multani, and red in the middle looks like I would probably call that for an uneven lockout. However, the blue part can be in a soft lockout or elbows not fully extended or downward movement on the bar. Benjamin Green with 292. Nice attempt there, Ben. Christina. Spadavecchia with 80 kilos, 176 pounds. What a great name, Spadavecchia. Glenn Lenahan, 292, taking the same thing, taking a 2.5 kilo jump. I like that. So 10 kilo from first to second, and just, you know, let's just get that 5 on there. Christina, so close. Steven in our chat said, let's go, Nicole. And Wanda, let's go, Nat. Dan. So close. And you're probably going to see the most reds here on our failed attempt, on our third attempt bench. I think historically it's the hardest one to hit, right? And when we talk about bench attempts, this is one reason why for, you know, my squat and deadlift for my clients, I usually take the 104% approach for my squat and deadlift. But for bench, and this is part of Sweet Burns, one of friends of mine, he sort of systemized this, and it's been systemized, you know, by many different people, but I like Sweet's approach to it. Sweet is his program is called FitSet, and his methodology is really called FitSet. But part of that is that he found that over the years, and, you know, I think we can all know it, even within our own year of our own training. Third attempts are historically the hardest one to hit. And why is that? We can't make as much of a jump on that third attempt. Let's go, Brian. So taking 102% for your third attempt bench has been shown, at least for me, to be much more successful attempt. Now it becomes a little harder when you are a very light bencher. So if you're under 135-pound bencher, even under 200-pound bencher, sometimes you have to take the minimum. It's 2.5. Even if I'd want to do less, you know, I can't. It can only go in 2.5 increments. So unless we're chipping a record. Christina here, national record for Christina, 181. Let's go. 3 white lights, national record. Remember, at nationals, the only time you can hit nationals and above is the only time you can hit national records. And at nationals, you can chip a national record, but you cannot chip a state record. If you're in a state meet, which is, you know, 99% of everything else, a state meet, you can chip a state record, but you cannot set national records at a state meet. Nakia Wilson, just like that. Jennifer with 184. Looks like she's hitting 83.5 kilos, which means she's making a 1 kilo jump, which is roughly 2.2 pounds, to break a record for a state and national record. Yes, yes. So close. Remember, you can do them in half a kilo increments. So any type of half a kilo increment you want to do to chip a record, that's up to you. So you don't necessarily have to do 1 kilo, you can do half a kilo. Tucker, Worcester. Sometimes you just know that ain't moving. Tracy Mills. Platform 2, we are on flight B. And that roughly took about 40 minutes. Good lift, 2-1 for Tracy. Starting off our flight B with Tyler Smith, 135 kilos, 297 pounds. Bar is loaded for Michaela. And we have 2 more lifters left on flight A on platform 1. $237 for Michaela. Big bench. Let's go. You can't see from here, but I see those arms are just holding that weight. It is shaking. Beautiful. Let's go. Wow. Kayla should have went for 110. You had it in you. Nice job. Rodrigo Flores, 297, 3 white lights. You're going to love to see all these whites here. And remember, if you want to follow along and see where we are, you can go to liftingcast.com. As you scroll, you'll see it right there. It's right at the top. It's one of the first 5. It'll say 2025 Powerlifting United National Championship, Day 2. You'll click on the hamburger, which I did not know this was called a hamburger, guys. I'm not young, but I'm not old. The 3 lines in the corner is called a hamburger. Emily Cooker. So close, Emily, with 237. Click on the hamburger. She was our last lifter. We're going to move on to Light B on platform 1. You'll click on the hamburger and click on board on the platform that you want to follow. And remember, if there is a little setting, looks like I'm sure there's a name for this and I don't know it, but it looks like a nut. You click on that, you'll be able to toggle any kind of information you want or don't want to have. So for example, if somebody is a best lifter running, you can click on the dots/points. You click that, it's number 75. It'll say, you'll save it. You'll be able to see their dots as you go along. Bars loaded for Michael. Our first lifter, Light B, 275 pounds.
All right, Michael.
Ryan with 3 white lights. Making it look easy. We'd like to thank Stellar Shots, who's taking all of our media stuff here today. They've been doing a fabulous job. If you've seen our Instagram page, you'll see all the information. Everything they're rolling out, that's from Stellar Shots. They've been taking everything live, posting it out there for all of you to see. It's been fantastic. Charles Cook, Nicholas Atina. Charles with 341. Yes, sir. Pretty wide grip from him. And Nicholas, 297. Three white lights for him. Pit crew going, making it happen. Bettina said, genial for Michael. He'll love seeing that. Matthew with 352. And Lucas with 308. Two to one, good lift for Lucas. Looks like we got a yellow card for him. He looks like maybe he missed a command over there. Charlie is actually Thor himself, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Why do you say that? Is that his vibe or is it his look? We got Grant with 325. And Aaron with 352. So that's a perfect example. If you saw on platform 1 with Grant, you'll see there was a little bouncing motion right there. So he did touch his chest, but he has to have the bar motionless before his press command. So it's a perfect example when you see it in real time, how you just got to wait until it stops moving. So it has a little bounce in there. Richard Van Trump with 374. Now, you as a lifter have the choice. You can have a coach or somebody come up, like on platform 1, and unrack it, help you unrack it. Or you can be like Richard. He literally said, I don't need, I don't need somebody. I unrack it myself. Or you can ask our spotter. So our back spotters, or one of our spotters, will actually help you unrack it. 2-to-1, good lift. I am a little partial to having somebody just help me. I don't know, spotters, I don't usually know them. So you can have a pretty strong unrack, and for somebody my size, because I'm not very big, if they pull a little bit too much and it's too light for them or whatever, it can throw you really off. Tony, 407. Let's go, Tony. Self unrack, locking it in. Yes. Very nice bench for Tony. 3 white lights for him. Sam Anderson. 341. And so far, I have not seen any open grips. I have not seen any different, any kind of gripping that sometimes where I'm like, huh. We haven't seen any reverse grip, thankfully. It scares me. I'm sure it's fantastic. I've actually tried to bench that way when my shoulder was feeling some kind of way. But it's always, it's allowed, so it's nice to see. Oh, looks like Nick is asking for a lift off, so this is where you'd let him know. Nick has, like I was saying earlier, he's bedazzled his hair. It's pretty freaking cool. I think if there's time to be a little sparkly, it's today. Ooh, Nick. Wow. Kind of a heavy opener there. Just remember, if you miss that lift, you cannot go down. You can go up, you can't go down. So he's going to have to take that again or move up. We have Tyler Smith with 314. It looks like he might not be taking that second. Or his first attempt, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize. It was our minute. So because we only have 9 lifters in that flight, we take a minute break between attempts. We had a lifter bomb out. When lifter bombed out, it was less than 10. So we take a minute for every lifter there is under 10. Tyler Smith making it happen. 3 white lights for him. And we are taking a 3-minute break on platform 1. We're down to 2 minutes. We have 7 lifters there. So we take a 3-minute break. Otherwise, you guys might be dying. If you've ever felt that way, I actually like to get it going and keep moving and moving. But some people are like, I need a little bit more time. And I totally get that. Imagine being a gear lifter, especially. You're going to stay in that gear. So maybe it is better. But sometimes it's you need that time to do numerous different things. Rodrigo Flores Jr. with 314. Oh, easy. So I said, I hope I'm saying this right, but now Charlie said, he said, Charlie is actually Thor himself. And I said, why? He said, no, he came from Asgard via Bifrost. It's pretty funny. Yo, this Tony guy is strong. He's kind of strong. Wanda said, I saw a reverse grip bench at a meet for the first time at a recent meet, and I was so impressed, but also super nervous, right? I do a suicide grip sometimes, and even that, yeah, I feel very comfortable with it. And the reality is, I'm not benching like 700. So that flying out of my hands would be a little scary, right? But Ryan, just missing that. But yeah, I think it was sometime last year, there was a lifter who competed reverse grip, and he PR'd. Personally, he PR'd, and I think the lift was it was amazing. I can't remember what it was, and then it was everywhere. You know, everybody was like, "What is going on?" But and I think he made that adjustment just a few weeks out, so it wasn't something he was training the whole time. Tony with 185 and Sam with 303. We're going to start on our second attempt here on platform 1.
All right, we got 3 minute timers up. Platform 1.
Dennis, 3 white lights. Technician making it happen. Owen Cook said, now the Cook brothers are straight up Vikings. Speaking of the Cook brothers, Charles Cook, 363, Thor himself with 165. Making sure we have our platform leveled. We're all doing a little bit of checking system here. Good to go. Bars loaded for Michael. Charles Cook. Loving the energy. Michael. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the Giants are actually staying here, the New York Giants. They were running routes in our room over here. It was kind of a cool situation. Michael, 2-1, no lift. Red card. Sounds like his butt came off. They were running routes in this ballroom where we're having the meet. I got to chat with a few of them. Bars loaded for Nicholas. I think they're in some sort of camp right now because trying to make the team is what I was told. Matthew Moscone, 3 white lights. We have Aaron. They're loading up 175 for Aaron for state and national record. And then we have Nicholas, 314. Very nice. 3 white lights. Moving and grooving. If you watch our spotters and loaders, you're going to see they each have their job right there. There's no confusion. I'm holding this, you're grabbing this, I'm putting this in, and then I'm going to give it right back to you. I love it. That is a very professional team. Aaron with 385, Lucas with 319. Lucas with our national record. Lucas. Yes, let's go. Woo, nice. I think he should take a 2.5 kilo jump. Let's see what he decides. Getting it all set up for Richard Van Trump. 185 kilos at 407. Grant, 330 pounds. Beautiful. Very nice. I love when I can see use of the legs from behind and you can just see him trying to utilize that as much as possible on the press. Let's go. Let's go. Might have been some downward movement on that right side. Couldn't tell. Ah, okay, so there was. Yeah, some downward motion from the front. It's harder for me to tell. I'm probably a good 25 feet away from the action, but you can sometimes still see that. Bar is loading for Tony. James with 347. James with a super wide grip. Pretty good arch too. Let's go. Very nice setup. 3 white lights for him. Tyler Smith, 330 pounds. Nick Lutati, 352. Let's go, Nick. Come on, hit this. Oh, man. No, he needs this to stay in. Sometimes it feels like it's the right choice when we open. 150 kilos for Tyler Smith, 330 pounds. We have 25 seconds left on that. 1 minute. Sam Anderson, 352.
Let's go, Sam. We got 150 on the bar. 352 pounds.
Beautiful. Let's go, Tyler. Come on. Sometimes that sticky point right there, which I don't necessarily like the term sticking point, but it's easy to help understand. You know, triceps come into play a lot more in that position. I actually feel off my chest more, which is a chest problem. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of downward movement there. Good attempt on his part for Tyler. Michael Marinello with 308 pounds. We're going to take a 3-minute break on platform 1. We're going to toggle over to our platform 2 right there. Rodrigo Flores Jr., 330 pounds. Rodrigo Flores. Nice, huge arch for Rodrigo. Nice looking attempt for Rodrigo. Ryan Johnson next, trying to get this second attempt that he missed for his third. 160 kilos, 352 pounds. Bar is loaded for Ryan.
168 kilo bar. 352 pounds. Down to a minute, 20 seconds on left.
Looks like Ryan is coming out of Palmetto Barbell. Palmetto Pump House is one of our sponsors. Yes, I love Palmetto's vibes. It feels like it's just so Florida. Beautiful, Ryan. Let's go. Oh, looks like maybe his butt came up on one side, and the yellow card is a missed command. So he might have missed a command there. Bar is loaded for our next lifter. Charles Cook. Tony looks like he has a nice crowd here in our chat. Good support system. We got about 30 seconds left on platform 1. And we'll head over to that side and have a split screen for you here in the next 15 seconds. Charles Cook, 374. Yes. Very nice. Third attempt. 3 white lights for Charles. Moving and grooving. He looks happy about it. Getting the bar up to 175 kilos. And we're starting our third attempts with Michael Marinello, 308 pounds for platform 1. And Matthew at 175. Dennis Buckley. Michael, 3 white lights. That's the way you do your third attempt. Those of you who are watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you can chat with us. We'd love to hear your thoughts about the meet. I want to hear who you are cheering on, who you hope to see later on. Who do you think is going to win Best Lifter? Is it your friend? Is it your lifter? Nicholas Atina with 325. Dennis Buckley with 402. Yeah. It was a pretty big jump from his second to third. And Nicholas made a much more conservative jump at 5 kilos. And looking like we're just going to adjust the safeties a tiny bit for him. Moving along with Aaron Boscholt and Nicholas Atina on platform 1. And we are going to take a 10-minute break between bench and deadlift. Looks like we're going to be finishing up platform 2 here in a couple minutes. Just missed that. Nice job for Aaron. 3 white lights. Let's go. Listen, it is a fantastic day if I hit a third attempt on my bench. I don't know about you guys, but I am always trying to go for that one thing, and I'll, in the moment, you're having fun. Make the wrong call. I don't do that for my clients. I only do it for myself. Lucas Riggers, 325 pounds. And Richard Van Trump, 429. Let's go, Richard. We have 2 more lifters on platform 2. Richard is our first, and we have 1 more after. Let's go, Richard. Come on. Man, oh, that's not happening. Lucas, both Lucas and Richard, red lights. We got our last lifter on platform 2, Tony, with 195 kilos, 429 pounds, a fan favorite here today. Tony, big bench at 429. Let's go, Tony. After this, we're going to take a 10-minute break on our platform 2. And then we'll head into deadlifts. Grant, 336. Damn, let's go, Tony. 2 to 1, good lift. Come on, that's the way you close it out. Fantastic. Come on. Man, just missed it. We're going to be finishing up. We're about halfway through platform 1. We are on our third attempts now. This is Nick Lutati's third attempt. He needs this to stay in the meet. He needs to hit this 160 or he can not stay in the meet. Remember, you cannot be a guest lifter in a national meet. Let's go. Yes. Wow. He made it happen. Come on. Oh my gosh. The nervousness. Oh. Now, see me, and I will tell you as a coach, I would contest that lift because now 2-to-1, he has it. You need at least 2 reds and a white. You can't do it if it's all 3. You just need at least 2. I would contest it as a coach because what does he have to lose at this point, right? He can challenge it, come up there and ask for a challenge, and they can review it and see if it would be overturned. Just keep those things in mind when you guys are competing yourself and you have the system in place to do a challenge. State meets will not have this challenge because there is not a jury in place for that. But in national level and higher, you will have that. And I think you should take that opportunity as a lifter. That's the strategicness of it, the gamemanship of it. And you as a coach, utilize that for your lifters. Damn. Oh, those freaking triceps. Let's go. Damn it. Oh. Hate when that happens. Nice job, though, Sam. Bar is loaded for James. 165 kilos for James. 363.
All right, James.
Last? He's last.
The last veteran of the session.
Nice try. That was our last bench attempts. We're going to break it all down, everybody. We're going to move on to deadlifts in about 10 minutes. We have to bring the giant, amazing Dynabody out of here. This thing's a unit. We're going to break it all down. Remember to visit any of our sponsors we have online. We have Dynabody, Rep Max, Lift Evil, the bar strength, of course, Powerlifting United, as well as rookie cards here. They are going to have special codes. If you're in the vicinity, come in and visit us. Don't be a weenie. Just come out here. If you're within a couple hours, you want to visit our meet that we have going on. But we are going to tune back. We're going to give us about a little over 10 minutes by the time we break everything down. And then we're going to move on to deadlifts. Join us soon.
This is for the ones who live under the weight and rise above it. For the lifters, the grinders, the ones who don't count reps. They count battles won. At the bar, we don't chase aesthetics. We chase power, grit, respect. Whatever your war looks like, our gear's built to survive it. No gimmicks, no fluff, just apparel forged in the same fire that fuels your discipline. When you're pushing limits, breaking PRs and leaving weakness behind, the bar doesn't break, and neither should you.
What's up, MTV Cribs? Welcome to Hot Metal Pump House. Let me show you around. Here's our cable equipment and our selectorized section. Here's our dumbbell area. We have dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds all the way to 200. Do you like the bench, squat, and deadlift? We have 2 monolifts, 6 combo racks, and 4 deadlift platforms. This is where the magic happens. Here's our locker section, and we have a unisex bathroom with a shower, as well as a women's only bathroom with a shower. Here's our plate loaded section. Let's go check out our opposing room and cardio section. We have 3 infrared saunas and a cold plunge in here. Time to get toasty. Do you like lifting things above your head and dropping them? Here's our Olympic weightlifting section. Thanks for visiting. Next time you swing by, make sure to get your pump on.
Through our struggles, there are opportunities. Opportunities that can change us and change the world. Born out of risk, strife, persistence, and triumph, our achievements define us as humans. From the bottom, we can rise. Risen, we can dominate. We are strong. We are pioneer.
All about a quality product that lasts a really long time that you never have to worry about.
I don't think you understand it. I can't stand you, not gonna take that sitting down. Okay, I slam my body, drop like drowning pool. He's 17, boy, stay in school. Ain't gon' make me lose my cool. That fat gon' blow right out the blue. I see you like a movie trailer preview, huh? But he ain't coming back, so don't be waiting for that sequel.
This is for the ones who live under the weight and rise above it. For the lifters, the grinders, the ones who don't count reps. They count battles won. At the bar, we don't chase aesthetics. We chase power, grit, respect. Whatever your war looks like, our gear's built to survive it. No gimmicks, no fluff, just apparel forged in the same fire that fuels your discipline. When you're pushing limits, breaking PRs and leaving weakness behind, the bar doesn't break, and neither should you.
What's up, MTV Cribs? Welcome to Palmetto Pump House. Let me show you around. Here's our cable equipment and our selectorized section. Here's our dumbbell area. We have dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds all the way to 200. Do you like the bench, squat, and deadlift? We have 2 monolifts, 6 combo racks, and 4 deadlift platforms. This is where the magic happens. Here's our locker section, and we have a unisex bathroom with a shower, as well as a women's only bathroom with a shower.
We're going to bring it back, and we're going to start off with our deadlift session 1. Flight A, bar is loaded on our session 1. Bar is loaded for Erica Jane with 225 pounds. Nicholas Barford with 292. And if you're joining us here today, let me know who you're cheering on.
Heidi,
Yes, sir.
I'm getting situated.
Joined with Brandon Cintron here, one of our lifters and judges and commentator. Gosh, I don't know. It's kind of all of it.
Yep. I'm going to pull up. Is this yours?
Yeah, this is mine.
Do you have. I'm going to pull up something on here
Okay.
when it gets started up.
Leslie Loeb, 242.
Leslie, I love Leslie, by the way.
Why?
She's out of New Jersey. Why? Why not? Is that okay? Is that okay?
I want to know why you like her.
Oh, okay. She just got some really good energy. I mean,
I love that. Okay, see, that's a good answer. Not
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what about her that you like?
I like that she's got really good energy.
That's awesome. Shay Donald, 292, and we're gonna probably see a lot of white lights here. Wow, is that Shay's setup? Goodness.
Very narrow. It
by
works.
far.
It does work.
It does. Now, I do see a very narrow setup like that a lot of times when we see some knee valgus, right? So sometimes it kind of pushes against each other, keeps the knees straight.
Yeah.
Ryan Hardy, 451.
In a way, I guess you're kind of splinting.
Yes, exactly. That's
The
like
other
kind of
leg.
a way of looking at it. Sometimes people just like it, and they can't go a little wider.
Yeah.
I would probably say she's able to, just because I saw her squat. She dropped that. That is going to be a no lift for Shanti on the left.
This one, the conference.
So just remember, you have to stay with the bar the whole time. She actually let it drop out of her hands. I don't think she realized it, but she did. She let it drop. And you'll see on our card system that we had there, she had a yellow card for deadlifts. A missed referee command or dropped bar is what's going to happen. Ben Green. Jennifer, 319.
I can't do anything with this. All right. For some reason,
Brandon's over here trying to be extra and trying to.
I am trying to be extra. I am trying to be extra. I want to put on a good show.
Yeah, I get you. You want to put on something right here?
I was gonna pull up open powerlifting. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Christina with 341. Nice big opener for her.
Alrighty.
Christina got a different singlet. Let's go. I like it. She had.
I see.
Yeah, she had a. She has. This is a cute singlet.
Yeah, I seen a lot of people change their
Singlet
singlets. Yeah,
Yeah.
for deadlifts. It seems.
Well, I normally see the shirt come off. 341. Let's go, Christina.
Okay.
But she actually changed it, which I can dig. Brian with 501.
Yeah, Brian. He's what are you doing? We're deadlift. I got it pulled up now, Heidi. Brian's. What's he? Is he raw today? Or is he in wraps? You don't know.
He was raw.
Yeah. So his best deadlift is 545. This is 501 here.
Let's see what he's going to jump to.
I'm
Those
gonna
three white
double
lights there.
up.
Nicole.
Very easy for Nicole. That was 352 there.
Yes, ma'am. Now you're going to see a lot of our lifters don't have shirts. Are you a no-shirt deadlifter
Honestly, it depends.
on
Who's looking? Just kidding. I think
everybody? Who's not looking? Everybody's going to look at you.
Yeah, I usually take my. I guess I started doing the shirt on, leaving it on. Towards the end there.
Leaving it on more? towards the
Yeah,
end?
I guess
okay.
so. Yeah.
Huh,
I
interesting.
guess when I was a little younger, got into powerlifting, I wanted to
Yeah, flex on
show,
everybody.
yeah, show my
exactly.
muscles off. Now I just don't care.
Yeah, that's exactly my
That's all it
thought.
is. I can pull the same shirt, no shirt, no matter.
Glenn with 512.
Okay.
That's interesting. Glenn has like a little lean to the left. Open palm will lean you a little bit, but his almost looks a little more.
All
Emily
right.
Cooker, 363.
Here we go.
I want to nominate somebody for like most dramatic deadlift setup. So far, they're all very normal.
Well, these are blurry.
They'll be a little blurry as they're loading. As he stands still, it'll start to focus a little
Oh, because the guy's moving around.
bit. Yeah, it'll
So
have
it's
a
out
little
of
bit of
focus.
that.
She's here. No, you're good.
I have a few people that are going to be joining me today.
She knows that, right? Hey, what's her name? You know. Go
I
ahead.
can eat for 10 minutes. Christina, 391. Let's go, Christina. I love a very high opener. 3 white lights for her. And we have Nakia with 529. Bar is loaded for Simran, 396. Yes. Let's go, Nakia. I'm liking that setup. This is, man, he's got long arms. This is going to be a great deadlift for him today. I feel it. Very nice. Simran. 396. And you'll see our barbells are being cleaned by Barbell Rescue. I love this device. If you guys have never used Barbell Rescue, essentially what it is kind of a flap. It's an open, almost like PVC or plastic looking device that opens and closes. It has the cleaning bristles in the middle. You wrap it around the bar, rub it back and forth. It cleans it so fast and so well. Michaela. Yes, 429. I will return here. We're going to have Christy and Brandon commentating here for a bit.
All right, we're going to give her a break. We've got... All right, Nick. We've got Benjamin Green on platform 2, Erica Jane on platform 1. I keep wanting to mess with the microphone.
Yeah, same.
She told me to stop doing it. Does yours sound quiet?
Yes.
Okay. Looking pretty smooth for Erica.
Seeing a lot of sumo pulls
Um,
on platform 1.
Benjamin. Okay, we're on dead. I'm trying to regulate here.
Okay.
Sorry. We're on dead. Heidi keeps like running around me. Sorry. Nice pull by Benjamin Green. 507 there. Leslie, one of my favorite people on the platform today, just got
why
hurt.
is that?
Heidi asked me the same question. Why is she my favorite person? One of my favorite people?
Yeah,
I don't want to answer that, other than I like her energy.
that's a respectable answer.
Yeah.
I like when lifters bring good energy to the platform.
I just like when they bring a lot.
I don't know if that one was locked out.
So I think the head judge called that. I don't.
Yeah. We got Shay. That's a very close conventional stance. That's a good lift. All right, on platform 2, we got Wesley. Platform 1, we got Shanti.
All right. Shanti's been having a good day today. This is weird seeing them at a different angle. Wesley just got a national record. I'm going to pull up the next one. This is Jennifer Cronley. All right, so Jennifer's best deadlift. This is her best deadlift is 363. This is 347.
We'll see how this moves.
Oh yeah, easy weight. Brian Lego. Oops.
Double overhand.
What? He's doing hip. Oh, you mean hook grip? So this is only 5 pounds less than his personal best.
Okay, on a second attempt, and that's a 2-1. Good lift.
You've got Christina. She's from New Jersey. She refs out of New Jersey, competes in New Jersey. I love her too. You don't want to know why?
I wasn't gonna ask.
Okay. That is a good lift. 374, looking easy for Christina. Tucker, we got 245 kg on the bar, 540 pounds for Tucker.
Tucker in the junior class.
I think so. Junior, 18
I
18
don't
to
think he's gonna
19.
Get that one. Yeah. Didn't quite hold on to that one.
Yeah, Amanda. All right, so Amanda. Oh, that was a PR. That was a 5-pound PR. Did she get that?
She did.
Nice.
Second attempt too.
Oh, look at Dan. Ate that right up. That's a good lift. Let's go to Nicole on platform 1. Nicole Aitken.
Always like to see the deadlift setups.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because they
They're so
They
unique.
can get kind of creative.
Yeah. So you've got, ooh, this is 5 pounds less than her best.
Slow off the floor, but she looks like she got that one.
Yeah, once it started
Yep.
going, it went. All right. Guys, if you were in the chat, I am looking at it. I'm looking at your comments. If you want to say something, please be nice. We only respond to nice
Good lift
things.
for Glenn on platform 2. Got Emily coming up next on.
Yeah, Christina is awesome. Sharks. What the? Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the chat there. Emily Cooker. So her best is 402. This is going to be about 5.5 pounds less than her personal best.
It's a good looking second attempt for her.
So this is, yeah, very nice. This is Nakia Wilson. Very cool name. I like it. Nakia. His best is 534. Good Lord, this is way over that. Easy, too.
Oh, yeah, that was no doubt about it. Looking
All
like
right.
Like 585 for his third.
What?
I don't know.
How much was that? That was 570 something, right?
562, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's really strong. 407. That's a good lift.
All right, we got Nicholas up next on platform 2. Simran on platform 1. Starting our third attempts on platform 2.
Ooh, I cannot find him.
And that is a easy looking third attempt.
Yeah, 363. He's going to go home with that one. Now,
336.
What did I say?
363.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
Little dyslexic.
I think I am dyslexic. Self-diagnosed.
Hey.
Self-diagnosed. Everything. All right. Nick Anderson. This must be a different Nick here. That ain't him. That ain't him. What do you get? 407. Oh, he's not going to get that one. So Simran, did
I think we
she
got
soft
some
lock out?
downward motion too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of downward motion. Yeah. Yeah, Nick just went. Benjamin Green. That's a cool dude. What?
Michaela
So,
has been crushing it.
oh yeah. 451 for Michaela.
Yeah, she's looking super strong today.
Piece of cake, dude. I mean, are we going to see 500 out of her?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a second. It's a second deads.
Yeah.
So, probably not.
Yeah,
But
50-pound jump.
that's huge.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that at, I don't know. But anyway, maybe like a 475.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, we got a national record attempt here for Ryan.
Ryan Hardy going for a national record. Oh, he's not going to get that one. I can see it slipping out of his hand there. Good setup. All that was good. Just
Think we're gonna see a 500-pound deadlift from any of these ladies today? I think we will.
did she not get that? What happened?
Did not.
Did she not lock it out?
No.
Okay. So, do I think we're going to see a 500-pound deadlift? Maybe. Probably. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
You've done it.
I have a few times.
Very cool. Look at Wesley. Ooh, right at the top there. I think he's going to get
I
it.
think so too.
Ooh, head judge called something. Yep. Here's Leslie. Yeah, she's done all her meets in New Jersey, which is where I ref out of. Okay.
Come on, Leslie.
Oh yeah.
2-1. That's a
2-1.
She
got it. Shay Donald's up next. Shay Donald is also out of New Jersey.
What's going on platform over there, guys?
What? What's going on?
Platform 1 getting a little crazy. Spotters.
Oh, they get crazy. Yeah. Well, they're rolling over here. Look at this pit crew.
They are.
Yeah. So she's gonna go for a little PR here. 5.5 pounds, 2.5 kg. Nothing greedy.
Hey, sometimes you got to take the little win.
Hey, if you're trying to, you're laying block for a foundation. You know what I mean? You gotta lay one brick at a time. You like that?
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
very philosophical of you. She's also got that super close stance.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh man, not today. Oh, she hates it. She's giggling, but she doesn't like it. All right, so
I do like to see when lifters still have a good time.
Yeah. If any, that's the right way to look at it. If you don't get it, just shrug it off.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Shanti, 150 kg on the bar, 330 pounds. Ooh, lockout.
Come on.
Oh, she got it. I think she got that.
I think so too.
Yes,
Yep.
3 whites. Dan Breton. Oh, yeah. It's like all that slack, all the weight, just loaded up all at once at the bottom there for Dan. All right. This is Jennifer Cronley, 167.5 kilograms on the bar, 369 pounds. Glenn over here on platform 2, 260 kilograms. Oh, she's not going to get that. That's okay. Heck yeah, which one? Which pink singlet? Someone said that pink singlet goes hard, or slaps hard, actually. Who's?
All right, we got Christina up next. This is a national.
I missed it. Nakia. My boy Nakia is up next on platform 2.
All right, this is a 600-pound deadlift. I'm sure that's a big milestone for him. Let's see if he's going to get at that. It's a pretty decent jump from the second to the third.
What do you take on a second? You don't know?
355 kilos.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Wow,
Nice
Christina.
roll from Christina. Yep.
All right. Nikia's going for that 600-pound milestone marker. Oh, come on. Oh, he's not going to get that.
No.
He's still fighting, though. Good try. Amanda, you're up next. So, oh, did she get slamming?
I was about to say. I think
Punching the
she,
bar.
Helped it get to the ground a little
Yeah.
quicker than it needed to.
Yep, you're going to get called for that every single time. And this Fed, if you punch the bar towards the ground, it's going to be a red.
Sometimes they just get so excited.
Yeah, we understand. You get excited. But this is about protecting the floor. We do not own this building, so we like to try to be respectful.
All right, let's see if Nicole gets this. Sometimes it just feels like it is stapled to the floor.
She's like, bye. That's all I got for you guys. Bye. Richard, 247.5 kilograms, 545, looking like chump change. A 185 kilograms on the bar for Emily, 407 pounds. Let's go, Emily. Ryan's getting chalked up in the back there.
Yeah, that's a good lift for Emily.
Let's go, Ryan. 250 kg. 551 on the bar.
That looks like a first, like an opener.
Yeah, so someone asked a really good question in the chat. MG787. If that is your real name. Just kidding. Anyway, so can someone explain punching the bar towards the ground? Yeah, absolutely. If that bar is unnecessarily increasing speed from the lifter on its way down, it's a red. That's what we call punching. Essentially, you're extending your arms towards the ground like a punching movement, accelerating the bar. Hope that helps.
You also must, control the bar to the ground, but you can't let go of the bar either before it reaches the ground. So that's another thing that we sometimes see on deadlifts, and unfortunately, that's a red as well.
Yep. No, that's a good point. Hopefully that helps you out, though, understanding what punching the bar, when we say that, what that means. But did you notice where her grip was? It was on the smooth.
Yeah, it was very close.
All on the smooth. And I like that. I like that, though, especially for a hook gripper.
I feel like you almost need to pull hook grip, though, to be in
Utilize
that
it.
part of the bar. Yeah.
I like it, though, because, I see a lot of smaller stature people, they want their hands on the knurling, which makes sense. But sometimes it's just too wide for them.
Right.
And you're making the deadlift more difficult. Essentially, when your hands are wider on the deadlift, you're making your arms shorter.
Right. So you have further to go.
Right.
The problem, though, if you get too narrow, is that it makes it difficult to, pull those shoulders back and get that lockout. So
Yeah.
it could go either way.
Yep, it's a happy medium. You got to find what works for you. But that's something to try to refine over time, is where you put your hands. Also, if you're a sumo puller versus conventional, that makes a difference too,
For sure.
where your grip would be. Tracy Mills on platform 1, 215 kg, 473 pounds.
2-1. That's a good lift. All right, we got Charles on platform 2.
Did you say hi, Mom? Okay. 277.5 kg on the bar, 611 pounds. Now, this is Nick, okay? He almost bombed out on bench. He went and challenged it. I think it was the heaving.
Okay.
And they overturned it. So he is still in the meet.
I like to see some of these lifters taking advantage of the jury. I think
Oh.
there are several more that could have capitalized on the
Yeah.
use of the jury, but
Yeah. Probably in the heat of the moment, they weren't really thinking like, oh, we need to, it is still relatively new.
right.
Also, if anyone in the chat can guess what Nicholas's singlet is from, you get extra points. You get a gold star. Tyler Smith. I doubt anyone was paying attention.
Oh, did his mouthpiece fall
That's
out
what
of
it
his-
looks like. Do you deadlift with a mouthpiece?
For sure.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I squat and deadlift with a mouthpiece.
Yeah. You think it helps with the brace?
I think so.
Yeah. Good. Good. Come on. You don't want to do.
All right, we got Matthew on platform 2, going for 639 pounds. Justin over here on platform 1, 529 for his opener. So we have moved on now to the flight B. All right, we got Rodrigo up next on platform 2, 694. It's a big opener.
I am back, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
My John Tesh voice, as I've been told.
It's very soothing.
Soothing, I know.
Yeah.
I should probably trademark it for something. I don't know, sleep apps. You're
Yeah,
feeling
you could do
very
an audiobook.
tired.
That would be.
I've
Yes.
thought about it. It's kind of it's like training your voices some kind of way.
I'm pretty sure I've never been told I have a soothing voice. So,
You've been told you have a great accent.
I'd be throwing them out there.
Not that accent. Rodrigo. All right, so I was looking at that. Looked like a bit of a soft lockout. And when we're looking for a soft lockout, what are some things that you look for when we talk about a soft lockout? What are you looking for that it should be there?
So I pay attention to the quads, right? So we want to make sure the quads are, locked out, the quads are engaged. That's a pretty telltale sign. Because sometimes for lifters, maybe they don't have the same quad definition as others and it's not as apparent, but the shoulders, back, and it's not always easy to judge from the front.
Yeah. Michael.
The glutes as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think if you're seeing it from the front, we're seeing that knee sort of just bend right there, or the hip shoot back a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Bar is loaded for James, 573 for his first attempt, and Richard with his second attempt.
Richard has a really cool name.
Van Trump.
It's so just
Anything with a
regal.
van in there is kind of cool,
Yes.
right?
It's the van.
Yeah, it's the van. 573. Are you team no shirt or team shirt when it comes to deadlifts?
I usually leave mine on. I'm doing everyone a favor. They don't need to see
Stop.
all that.
Brandon said early on in his lifting career that he would take it off, and he don't want to show the muscles off. And he said, now I don't care. So I leave it on. That's kind of where I am.
Same.
Bar is loaded for Sam.
All right, we got 573 loaded on both platforms.
I remember if you want to follow along what we're doing, you're going to see our lifters lineup. You can go to liftingcast.com. You can open up 2025 Powerlifting United Nationals Day 2, and then you can toggle from the hamburger in the corner. Click the little hamburger, toggle over to whatever platform you want to watch. Our platform 1 is on the left, platform 2 is on the right, and you can see your lifter. You just hit on board. Board will
Sam
display everything.
Smoked that.
He did. My
That was
goodness.
so fast. I don't think Richard. I think he got called on both sides, so he didn't get that one.
We're on Lucas. I'm hoping we see, I don't know if we will. It'd be great if we saw an 800 pull in this
That would
flight.
be- yeah.
But it looks like we might not, only because we're at 628 right here.
Yeah, but we're still on openers and on platform 1.
We
so-
we are. Yes, that's right. We are. Ryan Johnson, 584.
moving like an opener. That's a good lift for Ryan.
Ah, looked like he was losing his grip a little bit there. Choosing the double overhand or hook grip. I've tried to mess around with the hook grip. Have you?
Honestly, it just hurts unnecessarily, and I
Right. I don't know the way my thumbs are set up. Crowd favorite over here, Tony. He also with a very narrow stance.
yes.
600 pull for his second attempt. Tony had a hip replacement last year. He competed at nationals, then had a hip replacement, and is now competing
and
here.
he is crushing.
Crushing it.
today.
Yes, he's having a great day. 3 white lights.
I need whatever Tony's got going on.
Yeah, my goodness. For those of you who are watching, if you subscribe, you're able to chat with us. So hit that subscribe button, chat with us a little bit. Let us know who you're cheering on, if you're going to be watching us a little bit later on. Oh, I did want to point out Nick. I don't know if you guys had said anything about Nick, but Nick, last on his bench, he had, I thought, bombed out and didn't use his challenge, but he actually did use his challenge, and it was overturned.
That's what Brendan was saying.
Yeah, it was overturned, which is really great because at the end of it, I thought he didn't use it. And, you know, if you are a lifter and you are about to bomb out, especially in this case, right? If you're about to bomb out, you might as well utilize that challenge because why not? We're going to head over to our platform 2 while we have a minute break left on platform 1. Remember, we have 3 minutes on platform 1 because 7 lifters over there on as the lineup, and every time we have a lifter that's under 10, we take a minute off for every lifter that's under 10. So you can see that we had 3 minutes on there, meaning we had 7 lifters. Tyler, 650.
So are you team sumo or team conventional?
Well, you know, I'm team sumo. I'm short, everybody. I'm 5'1" on a good day. So if I can lessen the range of motion, hell, I will. However, after, you know, this ACL, PCL, and meniscus, whatever, I've had that repaired last year. I tore my ACL in a jiu-jitsu tournament, and it doesn't necessarily rotate very well. So I am a little apprehensive to have the stance that I had.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like a hybrid stance. I think sometimes, depends on the person, hybrid stance kind of takes away the benefits of a sumo and then kind of takes away the benefits of a conventional. So the only
You have to have a certain stature. for
I
the
agree.
hybrid to-
I agree. And there, I think it needs to be something that's like, hey, I do think this would work very specifically.
Yes, agreed. They're both equally challenging in their own ways. for
Yes.
sure.
Nick. Deadlift 2, 3 white lights.
Nick has such good. I love the energy. he
Yeah,
brings
did
to
you
the
see he's
platform.
bedazzled in his hair?
Yes.
Did you ever have that as a kid? It's that little, it's almost like a handheld device. You put some gems in there and you click it on the hair.
Yes.
Click, click. I feel like that's what he did.
I haven't seen one of those things in ages.
Years, right? Dennis Buckley, 3 white lights.
All right, we got Nicholas, second attempt, 556.
Now, I already know you are team conventional.
I like them both. I
You-
used to pull sumo, and then my hands would get caught on my thighs and my singlet, and it just became like stressful. So I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to have to worry about that. And then when I switched, actually, is when my deadlift went up 50 pounds. Oh my God, Justin,
That is
this jump
very,
high.
very high jump. My goodness.
I know. I need those knees.
Now Justin's got a long. Let's look. You see where his hands are, right?
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of somebody with leverage, different leverages. Tiny waist, very small torso, super, super long legs. Looks like he might have felt a little something in his back there.
He's got a long way to go.
He
you know.
does.
That's what Brandon and I were talking about, hand placement. So sometimes with sumo lifters, you'll see more narrow hand placement on the bar.
Mhm.
And sometimes it gets real narrow, which can make the lockout a little bit challenging.
Mhm,
You can't
mhm.
really get, your shoulders back.
Right.
But then also you have conventional pullers who maybe go a little wider than necessary, which
Right.
means you have further to go, but it also can make it challenging to lock it out. So
Right.
finding that sweet spot.
Yeah, and everybody's going to be a little different. I don't grab normally very narrow. Rodrigo Flores. Grant, let's go. Oh,
Big pull for Rodrigo.
nice. Big 710.
He didn't get his first.
Okay.
2-1. So
Looked like maybe a soft lockout on that right side for him.
yeah, I get nervous when lifters miss their first attempt, and sometimes if it's
Yeah.
a silly technical thing, they make a jump for their second attempt. It always makes me so nervous.
Oh, me too. Me too. I was saying that earlier. I'm like, I just want you to win.
Right.
And you might not win a medal, but I don't want you to bomb out. As a meet
Exactly.
director, we're both meet directors in Alabama. And, for us, we do this for the lifters. We love the sport. And none of us want to see a lifter bomb out.
No.
No.
And then especially, to come all this way.
Yes.
For national level meet. See, so he's a little wider.
Right.
from-
His grip's a little wider. Now,
Yeah.
as a coach, I would probably tell him to bring it in, right? And we would bring it in a little bit more because now he's actually lowered his stance. His hip has to drop down a little bit lower
Right.
the wider he brings his hands. And ideally, you don't necessarily want to get lower. However, each person is a little different, so they might have done it that way for him. Most of the time, I think people just do it because they're like, I'm going to grab here, right? It just feels right. Not necessarily the most optimal position for their pull.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sam Anderson. And we're on our third attempts. Trevor Jaffe back there asking about something. Who knows? Bar is loaded for Richard at 260.
All right, so we're still on our seconds over here on platform 1.
James, I think it would say Bugda. It's always, she and I talk about this all the time, but we try to get people's names right. And, there's a wide range of names. Let's go, Richard. Yes, sir.
I think he might have got this one.
Yeah, looking diesel, too, through it.
All right.
Oh. So our blue is going to be a soft lockout. Our red,
They might have called him for ramping. I didn't see him move his feet, but it's hard to judge,
Yeah.
supporting the weight on the thigh.
especially from here.
Yeah.
2-1, good lift for James. 606 for Ryan. Might be cleaning up this bar a little bit here.
Like maybe we got a little blood.
A little bit of blood. So whenever we have any blood or any kind of bodily fluids, we have a antibacterial spray. We put a little chalk and then you rub it right off and it's like magic.
Yeah.
That barbell rescue makes it very easy and fast. I'm picking one up for our meets. Just better. Because, we get somebody that just does this the whole time. They're rotating it and then scraping it, rotating, where this, you just whack, whack, whack. It's done.
We have one at the
Oh.
gym. Oh. Get saved by the spotter.
Wow. Oh, nice try there, Ryan. Nick Lutati, 545. Aaron Boscholt with 606. Oh, this is a very good question here. MG787 in our chat said, can someone explain punching the bar towards the ground?
Oh, we
Like,
went
how do
over
you tell
that.
the difference? I wasn't looking at that side, not a power lifter, just a hype pal that lifts heavy stuff too. Yeah. Okay. So, Christy, you want to talk a little bit about what you look for when we're talking about punching towards the ground?
So me and Brendan actually.
Oh, you did. I'm
wrestled.
sorry.
No, that's
Don't
okay.
worry about that. Well, now you already know, Em. Oh, look at her. She said, "Sweet, thank you." Makes sense. I didn't move on forward from the chat. I apologize.
That's okay.
uh,
It's also called acceleration, so that's probably the more common term. I think Brandon used the phrase punching to the ground, but a lot of times you'll hear judges say accelerating the bar, in same concept.
yeah, and I think they also put it in like parentheses. Acceleration of the bar downward, punching. Let's go, Tony. We got about a minute left on our platform one. Man, did Tony hit all whites?
9 for 9?
Let's go. Let's see. Tony went 9 for 9.
I knew it. He had a stellar day.
9 for 9. Wow.
And I don't think he was sandbagging. And usually,
No.
someone goes 9 for 9, I like to give him a little
Yeah.
slack about it.
I agree.
Oh, is Charles going to lock this out? Not today.
I agree. I was actually talking about that earlier. Like, are you somebody who tries to go all white lights, 9 for 9, or are you team YOLO? I think I know what you are. So I don't even need to ask that. I already know.
Yeah, if I have a perfect day, then it almost upsets me because I feel like I didn't try hard
So
enough.
yeah. But did you die?
And also on bench, you can always count on me to miss at least one bench. That's gonna happen.
Tyler Smith, 683, closing in on that 700.
Come on, Nick.
Oh,
Ooh, so it looks like he might have supported the bar again. Kind of hard to tell from the front. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's either that or maybe not a full lockout.
yeah. We've got 3 more lifters on platform 2.
Just started our third attempts on platform 1.
Yeah, which is actually only 6 more lifters.
Oh yeah, because we got 7 of them.
Yeah, that's right. Matthew, 694. Let's go. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
that hand was going.
Nice try, Matthew. We are going to see a 738 here for our last lifter, Rodrigo, which is so close to 8. So close. Ooh,
When we
somebody
were
yelling
on
for
the
Dennis.
jury earlier, we were talking about, when you have those milestones, like a 500-pound squat or whatever it may be, and you see these lifters and they load up 496, and
You're like,
it's-
just do it.
But that 5 pounds,
Yep.
can make it or break it.
Yeah,
Sometimes. just
I
not
agree.
there.
Nicholas.
This is a big jump from his second attempt.
Ah,
I don't.
they gave that to him? That's interesting. Oh, Dennis. Dennis has a huge group of people here that are cheering him on. I believe it's his wife has made him a poster that looks like a rookie card, and it has his stats on it and everything with his face. It's kind of adorable. I'm not gonna lie. I told her I loved it.
I saw. I'm not sure who they were with, but I saw a lot of posters over here. Platform 1. Somebody over there has quite a big fan group here as well.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So fun to see.
James, let's go. Nice try.
Sometimes I swear the spotters glue those plates to the floor.
What is going on right here? I never seen him do that. Was he doing that the whole time?
I have not noticed.
Huh.
This is a huge pull.
Huge pull for Rodrigo. Last pull of the day on platform 2. 738. Yes, sir. Come on. Holy smokes. Let's go. Lock it out. Lock it out. Come on.
Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh. Did she give it down? I didn't even. Holy smokes. Wow.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Now to get away from the wall.
We're going to be toggling over to platform 1. Breaking everything down on platform 2. We're going to be doing our awards here today, so stick around for session 2. We'll start at 2 o'clock, everybody. But let's finish up this. We seem to have, how many lifters do we have left? We have 2 lifters left, Michael and Lucas.
All right, 628 on the bar for Michael. It's so hard for me to sit because on deadlifts, I just want to be just jumping up down.
Yes. I'll tell you right now, Christy, she sounds smooth and calm right here, but in person, if you're lifting, she will be all up in your face, giving you just the hugest hype.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, totally. Michael, 628.
He's got that wide. Oh, is he going to get it?
Yes, sir.
I
Holding
think
it.
so.
Let's see.
2-1. That's
Wow,
a good lift.
good lift. You know, and I love, I have to say, looking at this setup that we have here, our video wall, just the lighting setup, it looks fantastic.
It does.
My goodness. And I know each of our lifters are feeling it today. Like, they are like, this is legit. Like, whenever I come to these meets, I'm like, dude, I got to compete. Right? I want to compete because it just feels awesome.
All right, I think this is our last pull.
That's
for
sir.
Session 1.
That's last pull. 666.
It's a
Let's
terrible
go.
number.
It is, but he's going to get it because of that. Let's go, Lucas. Oh, he made a big jump.
Yeah.
Hit a 17-pound jump. Wow. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Nice try there, Lucas. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our first session. Our second session is going to start in less than 2 hours, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to continue on in doing our medals. We won't be doing best lifters till the last day, so that'll be tomorrow. If you have a lifter that is in the running for best lifter, make sure that you're calculating your dots, and then you're looking at what the other lifters are at. You can do that in Lifting Cast. You can toggle over to the board section in there, and you can actually add the dots in there so you guys can calculate it on your own. We want to thank all of our sponsors for making this happen here today. Spud Inc., Rep Max, Palmetto Barbell, as well as the Bar Strength and Fitness, Iron Evil rookie cards.
110%.
And 110%. Kevin out there, he's doing fabulous out there. But thank you very much, and we will see you guys in a few